Hello and welcome back everyone to Space Simulation Toolkit, and today we have the Help Me, I think I'm in a neutron star map, which, I mean, I was gonna say this doesn't really look like a neutron star, but then I zoomed out. What in the absolute good holy moly is going on over here? What is this? What is going on? Well, I do see an intense magnetic field going on. The core itself isn't actually that hot. It doesn't look. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's. Nope. For some reason, it wants to move me back in that direction when I click on it. What? Oh, this is all sorts of bugged out. What is this world? What's going on over here? Why is there just like an infinite just wave of particles just slamming into the side of the simulation? But like, what? It's like flickering? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not completely sure what on earth is going on here. I don't even think my, I don't even think OBS likes recording it. It looks very funky in the preview. Okay, well, we're gonna have to put something inside of it. I'm sorry, the only way that you can do science is by sticking something inside of the thing that looks like it's going to explode. I'm just gonna make a ball of metal here. What? What just happened? It just immediately teleported and created a Death Star laser. What? What? That made no sense. What? Oh my goodness, that's what happened. It just shot it over to the corner. Okay, now I'm incredibly intrigued. What is happening? If I delete this, will it break it? No. Oh my god, it's just shooting out a laser now. It's literally shooting out a laser of superheated particles. This is something I'd be so happy to figure out myself, but how is this made and what is it doing? How is it doing it? There is some strange magnetic field stuff going on here. Okay, so this is basically the Death Star. If I click on it, he set the magnetic force exponential factor to 1, and the magnetic force itself is at a staggering 1.3 million. Wow. That's a lot of force. Okay, so now I want to test something, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a wall. Go ahead, make your jokes. Spike Viper is building a wall. It's going to be the biggest wall, the best wall, the greatest wall. But no, I wanted to put something there to get hit by the wall. Oh, the wall has to be made of something other than metal, probably, because it's just going to get eaten. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna build another wall, an even better wall. What? No, even that said bye-bye. I am very confused. I'm not paid enough for this. I legitimately don't. Plastic, maybe? No, it repels everything. It's magical. It repels everything. Okay, I will pin a wall. Fine. Let's do it the hard way. I'll use raw. It's not gonna be the greatest test, but it's the best I can do. Also, the amount of particles, like, I don't have a lot to work with here. Okay, there we go. There's our wall, and I'm going to pin random sections of it so that it doesn't go flying away. I'm hoping that it works. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be. The forces in this are just ridiculous. They're impossible. There's nothing we can do. I can't make a target because it's so powerful that making a target is almost impossible. What happens if I just remove some of the material in it though? What? Why is it deleting it from the other side? Is it just symmetric? Is it like teleporting? Is that why it's flickering? Is it teleporting back and forth between the sides like every frame? Oh my god, this is so strange. It's mirrored it is mirrored across like this axis, but not just mirrored, but like flipped twice, kind of like how vision is. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. This has got to be one of the most confusing maps I've ever seen in Space Simulation Toolkit. But I'm gonna feed it. I'm gonna feed it. More metal for the metal god. Look at how it just accelerates. The initial bit is like turned into a literal like, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. But then it just sprays out. I cannot believe it. Someone made the Death Star. The issue is it's so effective. It is so unbelievably effective that I don't really know how to test it against anything. I've never had this problem before. It's too good. It's too powerful. Okay, I'm gonna see what happens if we decrease the power of the magnet. Let's see. I'm gonna have it. Oh, it shrunk by half. It's way more dense now. It's back to doing the weird flickering thingy, and it ejected a huge amount of its mass. Another strange thing is that the particles like get thrown away and disappear, but then they end up back inside of it again somehow. Like, it's very odd behavior. It's very, very odd behavior. Okay, let's see what happens if we toss metal into this. Alright, we got metal. We're gonna go frame by frame to see what happens. One frame passes and it's already here. It's already cleared half of the distance and it's lost its shape. It's like an egg now, a very skinny egg. One more frame, and it's already through and it's heated. What heat did it hit, you may ask? 500 degrees, which isn't actually that much. Wait, it's back on the other end now. What? And now it's back on the other end. Wait, it's teleporting back and forth over and over and over every frame until it gets so hot it turns into lava and stops being magnetically charged. And then it gets shot away. All right, I need the US military on the line right now, because if we can make a magnet that's 1 billion times stronger than the strongest magnet on Earth, I can build the Death Star. This is a great way to use our money, okay? I'm curious if I decrease the magnetic force further. Let's see. There we go. Further decrease the magnetic force. It's more angry now. It's not holding the particles as easily, and the particles themselves are actually moving. It looks like the outside's moving very fast now. The entire simulation is a lot more stable, but it is leaking. Like, it's leaking a lot of these particles. I'm curious now, though, if I feed it. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try. We're gonna feed it. Let's feed the beast. Okay, one frame goes by. Same thing. This time it got turned into like a needle. Well, look at that. One frame later, we have this projectile, and then we have this one that forms behind, and then it recombines, becomes a line, and whoosh! Look at that. Absolute insanity. I want to see if I can get something to get hit, but no, it just gets sucked in. I wonder if I can set the magnet to do the square law so that when things are further away, they don't get affected as much. I think the only issue is it may just break the simulation entirely. But at this point, I think it's worth doing more experimentation to figure out just how this thing works. All right. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to set it to squared. That caused the entire thing to collapse and implode. Although now I have some sort of weird thing going on in the center. I think that's just gravity mixed with very hypercharged particles. What if I turn it back down again to 1? What? It immediately reforms. Immediately. It looks like the key is that you have the magnetic force set to scale linearly. It seems like that is the requirement to make this work, which is so odd. So incredibly odd. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, we can try chucking things into it like plastic. That gets pulled towards the gravity source, right? Or is it just pushed away? This brings a question. I'm going to see this gravity source here, and I'm going to delete it and see what happens. I think that's what's causing it to have this directionality to it. But if I get rid of it, will it just become... Wait, it didn't actually delete it. Oh wait, no, there's another magnet here. What? I did not know there was another magnet there. So there's even more forces acting on it. Yeah, that caused it to get even more, like, defined areas to it. Am I able to put something down without it moving now? No. Even though there's no gravity in the scene anymore, it's still being accelerated towards the corner. It makes no sense. Oh, this is such an interesting simulation. I don't know what to do with it. I understand why the title was Help Me. It's just such a very strange thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this magnet over here now because I want to see what happens. I can, this is definitely what's giving it that direction force. So if I get rid of it, let's see what happens. Wait, no, it's still making the shape. Huh? Okay, it's starting to shake strangely. There's like some weird shaking going on, shaking and baking. Let's try chucking metal into it. Whoa! It's still going in that direction. Not only that, the way that it like fires off changed pretty dramatically. The beam is much wider now, and it's much more particle-y. All right, guys, I am calling for full-scale investigation into how this stuff works. I want the Space Simulation Toolkit community figuring out why this does what it does, because it makes no sense. Nothing about it makes sense. Why does it make the Death Star? What are the physics behind this? Am I even Spike Viper? Like, is the thing in the center necessary? Doesn't seem like it. It did help, but like, I don't know, guy. I am absolutely perplexed. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. All right, before we begin, I just wanna make a note that the official title of this world is Help Me. I think I made a neutron star or supernova. I was just experimenting with the new star thing. Thank you, Space Plant. This is the best title I've ever seen in my life.